Today we're looping two songs that are perfect if you're just getting started with a looper and want something that actually works. Two iconic bass lines that make looping feel fun. This isn't about being creative and clever, it's about the process, how to practice the part, how to count in, and how to hit record without missing the pedal altogether and everything falling apart. I'm using my Ditto today because it's one button, it's intuitive, but any looper is welcome at this table. This video is designed to build confidence for those of you who've already figured out the looper basic functions. If you can record, stop, play, overdub, undo, this is what we do next. If you don't know how to do these yet, check out this video here and I'll see you in a bit. No fear. First up, My Girl. This is one of the best looper songs for beginners because the bass line immediately tells us what song it is. We're concentrating on the verse section. Before we think about recording, we practice. No pedal yet, just get it under your fingers. Layer 1, the foundation. The first shape takes elements of a C major scale. We play 3rd fret A, open D, 2nd fret D, open G, 2nd fret G, 1st fret B, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. The second shape plays 1st fret E string, 3rd fret E string, open A, 3rd fret A, open D, 3rd fret D, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Putting those together, 2, 3, 4. Practice this by cycling it round to get your fingers used to the position and the flow. Maybe practice it with a metronome. It needs to be pretty solid before you can record it. In layer 2, we're going to introduce a simple wash of 2 open chords you'll be familiar with, C and F. You can play the bar chord if you're not there yet, play F/C. We play one single strum and let the chord tones ring out. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Texturally very different from the bass line. Layer 3, we introduce the choppy triads. Again, we're playing a C and an F, but here we are in the different voicings in the different registers, so they're gonna cut through amongst the layers that we've already recorded. So the C triad plays fret 8 barred by the index finger on the E and B string, and the middle finger plays fret 9 on the G. And F is fret 8 with the index finger, then the 3rd finger plays fret 10, and the pinky plays fret 10 on the G and Bs. Rhythmically, we're going to play these short and snappy, so as soon as you've strummed them, mute them with your strumming hands, and we play them on beats 2 and 4. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. In layer 4, we're going to spice it up a little bit, bringing in some melodic content. I've chosen part of the string melody from later on in the song that's really singable, using elements of the C major scale. Here we are in the C triad position. We have the index finger on the 8th fret here. So we play B string, E string, back to the B string twice. Then we take the ring finger to fret 10, play that, and then pull off back to the index finger that remains on fret 8, bring the 3rd finger, the ring finger, up to the G string, play fret 10. We're going to take this round in a cycle, and to join them together, we play the middle finger 9th fret G, ring finger 10th fret G, a slowed down cycle. Now you've got all the information to put together an awesome sounding loop. Practice so your fingers know what they're doing and the loop has the best chance of making it through. We are ready to layer these sections up, starting with the bass line. We're going to count in 1, 2, 3, 4. Tap. Tap. We're now going to bring in the chord wash, the C and the F. I'm going to strum these a little bit closer to the bridge so we can get some textural definition. Ready to count in? 1, 2, 3, 4. Tap. Tap. Not totally happy with that. Gonna do that again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tap. Tap. That's better. Bringing in the choppy triads. One, 2, 3, 4. Tap. Tap. And the melody, let's play this round once before we record. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Tap. There we have it, our full loop. We can leave it there if we so desire, layer some more things on top of it, maybe have a little bit of a jam. Just stop it and move on. One down. Now let's change gears. We're going to switch to under pressure where the bass line is solid and so forgiving. Two notes and we have one of the most iconic bass lines on the planet. We're playing 5th fret A string, 5th fret E string. Down, 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 up, down. Move to the E string for that one single note on the end. We're going to speed this up a little bit, and in the loop, we play this 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. That sets up our foundation. Now we are on to layer 2. Layer 2, we're introducing the high piano notes that happen in the song. So our version on a guitar, we're playing on frets 15 and 17. Easy for me to get to with a cutaway on the guitar. If it's not possible for you, I'll show you where else you can play them. So we're on 15 and 15 on B and E. And then we play 17 on E while keeping the index finger in place. So we've got this. 1, 2, 3. If you want to play this in an easier place, we can come down to the 3rd fret on the same strings, B and E, and then 3rd finger plays 5th fret E while keeping that index finger planted. The other way you could do this is by layering them both up together, so you've got 2 octaves, which we'll try that, could sound quite effective. Layer 3, the shimmering picking triads. We have a D chord, 5th fret high E, 7th fret B, 7th fret G, and we play G, B, G, E, G. We move up a D-shaped triangle. We move this up to frets 10 and 9. Play the same strings, that's an A chord. Slide this shape down 2 frets, it becomes a G. Play the same strings, and then we play a final variation of an A on 5-5 on the E and B, and 6 on the G, same picking pattern. We've got all the parts we need now to put together our second loop. Here we go with the bass line. We're gonna play it 4 times round so we can accommodate all the chords in the triad picking pattern. Ready with your foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, tap. Tap. Happy with that bass line? We can now start to bring in the high chord tones. Tap in. If you're doing the lower one, we'll stack this in there now as well. Tap out. Now we start to add in the picked triads. We keep an eye on the looper at this point because it'll flash to tell us that this sequence is at the end starting another sequence round. Keep an eye on that. Where's that flash? There we go. 2, 3 times the bass line, 4 times the bass line. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Have it, our second loop. Enjoy that. Maybe have a little sing over the top. If you want to get your creative juices flowing, notes from the D major pentatonic scale will get you through this. Play some simple melody lines. You can stop here, no pressure, no solos required. Notice what we did here, 2 different songs, same process. Practice, count in, hit record, keep it simple. If you don't like it, wipe it and start again. At that point, looping just becomes fun. So pick one of these songs, try it out this week, and when it clicks, because it will, looping will become one of the best tools you've ever thrown in to your arsenal. If you're interested in building your rhythm guitar playing and learning how to layer things up in a song, learning to play triads is the next step you should take. Check out this video here in which I look at 4 different well-known songs and how they use triads. I'll see you next time.